Hey, what's going on, guys? I just got back from watching Aquaman, and I'm going to tell you what was good and what could have been better, starting with what was good. It is good that the cinematography reminded me of the Conjuring movies that James Wan also directed, and it was the way that the camera moves when following the subjects instead of like, cut this, cut that, cut this, cut that. Like, I mean, it worked well, especially with the action scenes, and I'm glad that James Wan decided to do the same style. It is also good that Aquaman was an amazing spectacle to see. Out of all the DCEU movies, it was Aquaman that's like visually the best. I mean, from start to finish, like whether it's like on set location or CGI. I mean, Atlantis was Atlantis was beautiful. Also, the Kingdom of Deserts, even the Kingdom of Trench. I mean, it was just a beautiful spectacle, an amazing spectacle to see. Props to the cast. Jason Momoa as Aquaman. We already know he's a badass. Amber Heard as Mera. Her performance was good. There were a couple of scenes that just reminded me of Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and well, you'll see why for this one scene. Patrick Wilson, who worked with James Wan before in the Conjuring movies, and he was also the Night Owl 2 in Watchmen. I mean, it was easy for him. He did a lot of yelling. Nicole Kidman playing the mom, she did good. The dad, who was I'm not gonna butcher his name, but he was in Star Wars Episode 2, and he also played some of the clones. So it's like, okay, it's good to see him again. It's been a while. Who else? All right. Let me see if I can pronounce this instead of the one who played the father. Yaha Abdul Mateen II, who played Black Manta. I like most of his performance, which leads me to what could have been better. What could have been better for him was that for one certain scene, he was monologue. His monologues were I think he overdid it, and always in my mind I was like, all right, just dial it down to a 6, and just move on to the next scene and all. But it was great seeing him when he was in the Black Manta suit. That I smiled for that, so that was cool. But the character that got me, that I was impressed the most, was Willem Dafoe as Volko, because I knew that he was typecasted in some sinister roles like Green Goblin from Spider-Man, a little bit of more Murder of the Orient Express from last year, and other movie roles that made him so sinister. Even his face looks sinister sometimes, but him playing the opposite of sinister, and he played it well. Him being a mentor to Aquaman. I mean, good for you, Willem. Good for you. And what also would have been better for this movie is, well, some of the jokes came organically, while others, well, it was a little toilet humor. One was passable. One was passable, but the other one, I mean, you could have taken that out, and all. What also would have been better, well, I think that would be, I know some of the people who will watch this movie. I mean, you know what? Well, whenever we do watch movies, we think like, how can they do that? How can it actually happen in real life? And just like a little nitpicky stuff. I mean, well, one person was asking that, and even though, but sometimes we gotta let movie logic. We just gotta roll with it, and I mean, it's only a movie, and all. And what also could have been better is, at least the movie was almost 2.5 hours long. They could have went a little, could have went, no. No, also could have been better if the movie was, well, the movie was almost 2.5 hours long. And once I read saw the cast, the actors' names, I saw one actor, and he was in one scene. And then it got me thinking, okay, obviously this guy was in a couple scenes, but they decided to cut it so that way, I don't know, maybe, so he's probably going to be in the deleted scene. So, I mean, it's the editor and the director's choice. Either put his name in for one scene. Overall, Aquaman is a fun movie. Had a good time. It is better than way better than Suicide Squad, better than Batman v Superman, and better than Justice League. So Aquaman, it deserves 3.5 out of 5 stars. So did you guys like the movie? Yes? No? Comment below. And until next time.